Society for Workforce.
Louie, what are you talking about? I need you in today. Who's gonna work the wire? All right, okay, all right. Feel better.
Crazy day, huh?
Half the staff is called in sick. Where the hell is Jake? He's missing. My mom is having problems with Carl.
Carl Hutchins. How is your stepfather?
He's having a rough time of it. Just hope they can deal with this situation.
I don't believe this. I don't believe you really want me to leave.
What does it matter what I want? I'm not going to get it anyway.
What is it you want?
You. Us. Before she came into our lives.
She? She? Justine is dead, Rachel.
Is she? Look at what she's done to us. And that was her intention. If she couldn't have you, I wasn't to have you either.
Rachel, you've had me
No,
all
I
along.
don't. You don't even want to be here. Night after night, you disappear, lost in your vendetta. You won't budge from the night that Ryan was shot, and you want to shut me out because I just want to forget all about that night.
Forget what? Forget what? How can you forget something you don't remember? Rachel, you do remember, don't you? Of course you remember. You know Grant was there. You saw him there, didn't you? Tell me what you remember, Rachel.
You made love with Justine. That's what she told me on the trestle that night with great triumph. And the triumph was genuine. But I had already asked you about that. You lied to me. Why did you do that? Why couldn't you tell me the truth? Didn't you know she would? And that it would be so much worse coming from her? That's why I haven't wanted to dwell on that night. That's why I tried so hard to move us beyond it. But you insisted, so you've got what you wanted. And now neither of us can forget.
Oh, my God.
Nurse, my son has waited over 15 minutes to be seen. Is there...
Listen, I'm sorry about the wait. Everyone decided to get sick on the same day. I'll have a look at it for you.
What do you got? Very male, mid-20s, MBA, positive LOC, responsive to pain. Pupils, midline, reactive, and equals.
Pulse 110 over 30, respiration's 18.
Was he wearing a seatbelt?
Yes, he was belted. Good thing because the car was
On
totaled.
the count of 3, we're gonna move him on the table. John, I got it. I want a C-spine cleared, and I want a chest X-ray stacked.
Tomas, what are you doing here?
Doctor, please, my son is in pain.
I saw the car accident, called 911. They had to pry the doors open with the jaws of life.
We had been here longer than that woman with the baby.
Mrs. Chapin, how may I help you?
Finally, Dr. Madison, my son, Danny, he's waiting to go into X-ray. Can you...
What is, excuse me just one moment, what is Tomas Rivera doing here?
John. John, I need your call.
Young man, you have no business inside my hospital.
With quadruplets, I buy everything ×4, so I look for bargains. But with our kids, a low-priced liquid detergent is no bargain when these pudding stains don't come out. So I treat and wash with Liquid Tide.
First, Tide's more powerful pre-treat ingredients break up stains. Second, the wash does the rest for better results on most tough stains than leading low-priced liquids.
I can't afford to use a bargain brand. I use Tide. For me, the better clean is the best value.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
I just found an incredibly easy way to create really delicious dishes. New savory seasoning from Crisco. They're 4 oils flavored with natural herbs and spices to add exciting flavor to whatever you're cooking. Like this easy recipe. Simply take potato slices, saute in hot and spicy savory seasoning. You'll end up with the zestiest potatoes you ever piled on a plate. Cooks who know, trust Crisco.
Jesse, you're next.
I'm all yours.
Save it for the stage, Romeo.
Carol always gives it to me straight. Like when she told me about my...
I told him about Head & Shoulders. Regular shampoos just rinse flakes away so they could come back. Head & Shoulders helps prevent flakes from even forming. You see the difference? You look great.
Thanks, but will it get me this part?
Couldn't hurt.
Head & Shoulders, because great hair can't have flakes.
Hey, break a leg.
When your nose is sore, does your tissue make it worse?
Oh, it hurts. It's sore.
That feels miserable.
Every time I wipe my nose, it gets worse.
That's why there's Puffs Plus, the only tissue with moisturizing lotion with aloe.
I can feel the lotion.
So it's better at soothing sore noses because it's less irritating than dry tissues.
This is a good feeling nose.
We're both not going back to dry tissue.
They're happy, I'm happy. Gonna buy Puffs Plus.
First aid for your sore nose through all the blows.
Me and my nose got a good relationship now.
There's a smile in every Hershey bar.
If you want relief from minor arthritis pain, turn up the heat on arthritis. Just minutes after applying ultra-strength Bengay, you can actually see the heat. It's the strongest, most advanced Bengay ever, with the heating power of 3 pain relievers. So turn up the heat on arthritis.
Matt, I was asking Maggie a bunch of questions about the kidnapping.
Why would you do that?
Well, Jake asked me to.
Jake asked you to. What's the angle?
He got me. I guess he figures it's still big news because I haven't caught the guy yet. So the new reporter, he's not here, huh?
No, the new reporter is not here yet. In fact, we haven't heard from the new reporter. Not a phone call, not a fax, nothing. Jake, where the hell is Jake? Has anyone seen Jake in the last few hours? No. Louis Sanders is home in bed with the flu. How the hell am I going to run a newspaper without Louis Sanders here to pull copy from the wire service?
So what are you saying?
I know how to do it.
Great, super.
Well, I've been watching him, and it looks pretty simple.
I'm taking advantage of you, Blair, but it would be a tremendous help. Now, you watched Louis. You know how it works. All the information just comes over the computer, right?
Yeah, he checks it every 15 minutes.
Good. It's not going to be our most exciting issue, but we're going to get it out on time. Now, who knows? Your roommate is a cop. Josie, maybe she could give you a hot scoop.
Come on. You know the police never give you the full scoop.
All right, so did you check this guy for ID at all?
He didn't have ID. He didn't have a wallet. He didn't have cards. Tomas called the accident in 911.
Well, I ran over there to see if he was still alive, but man, it was a really long shot. I really thought he was dead.
Did you touch the victim, Mr. Rivera?
No, I just pulled out the windshield to get him out to make sure he was still breathing.
Well, you have been suspended, so you have no right working as an EMT.
I was acting as a good Samaritan, Dr. Madison. And don't worry, okay? I haven't forgotten that I'm still on suspension.
Good.
If that young man in the ER survives, you'll end up thanking Tomas.
How is he?
He's critical. Tomas hadn't acted so quickly, be in the morgue right now. Unfortunately, he may end up there anyway.
May I remind you that Tomas Rivera is a suspect in the plug-pulling case?
Questioned and released.
Doctor, I thought you were going to help my son. He's been waiting to be x-rayed.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Chafin, but believe it or not, there is a method to all of our madness here. We triage our patients according to severity of injury. You're going to have to wait in line like everybody else.
Very severe. Mrs. Chapin, I will see to it that Danny is the next patient to get into x-ray.
Thank you.
And since when did you become the triage nurse?
Does the name Chapin mean anything at all to you? The Chapin Pediatric Center, the Chapin Operating Theater. This hospital wouldn't be here without the generosity of the Chapin family.
Well, maybe they'll be generous enough to put saving a life ahead of a broken arm.
Can't you at least send someone down to x-ray with him?
Rita, that young man in the emergency room is critical. He is my primary concern. He is my priority. Now, just because he's a John Doe doesn't make him any less invaluable as a human being than Danny Chapin.
Can you imagine the kind of PR fiasco that could result if her son is not treated promptly? You simply refuse to understand my position
This is
here.
not about positions, Rita. This is about you and me and the fact that we do not see eye to eye, and we probably never will. Not about where I live, not about giving Tomas Rivera a second chance, not about anything.
Not everyone is deserving of a second chance.
Are you going to let your feelings about me stand in the way of good medical care? Is that what Rita Madison is truly all about?
Hey!
Oh, great. I was hoping for a distraction. It's inventory time. Can I have a moment in private with you?
Sure. Charles.
Felicia could walk in here any minute.
And your point is?
Charlene shouldn't be here.
Why not, Cass? Am I supposed to go into hiding because Felicia's having an affair with my husband? I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sure that's not what Cass meant, Charlene.
I'm thinking of your feelings, Charlene.
I am not hiding, and I'm not running away. I need a lawyer. Will you represent me?
Satan's daughter spews forth her venom, and you sit on that, and then you ask me to leave?
Justine was telling the truth. You weren't.
For God's sakes, woman, Grant killed Ryan. He took my son's life. You saw him do it, and all you can remember is what the hag said.
I saw no one shoot Ryan.
But you remember seeing Grant there, don't you?
All I want to do is get over that night. All I wanted to do is share some happiness.
Happiness? Happiness? What were we going to do? We were going to build happiness? Our happiness on a lie? Was that it? No. Oh, you know better than that, Rachel. Well. So much for truthfulness. You've lied to me.
Yes. I didn't want you to know.
Why?
To protect you, just as you've tried to protect me.
Protect me? Why?
From this self-destructive road you've been on ever since Ryan died.
Protect me? Just listen to yourself. You know, my pursuit of Grant may be an obsession to you and to other outsiders, but to me, it's natural and it's necessary. But let's talk about your obsession for a minute, Justine. Clearly it's an obsession, isn't it? Did you not say, right here, did you not say that we would overcome this, that we would forget about it, we'd put it behind us?
You can forget Justine and everything she did. You can't, and you won't let me. And now you're trying to turn it around. You were the one who lied, and you still haven't admitted to it or said you're sorry.
You seem quite content to play all the parts.
There might be some women who can overlook their husband's dishonesty. And some relationships that can overcome this kind of betrayal, but I don't think ours is one of them. How could you make love to her in our bed? How could you do that to me?
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel? Honey, I'm sorry. I couldn't help but overhear. What I saw earlier?
Yes, I came over. I wanted to talk to you about
You
it.
and John?
I want you to let me explain.
Please, just tell me what I saw wasn't what it looked like. Just tell me that you're not fooling around with Charlene's husband.
I can't. I am involved with John. Didn't go after John.
He went after you?
No, I mean, it's not really that black and white.
I see.
They're separated,
Were they
Rachel.
the first time?
No, they were still married. Actually, they're still married now. It's just...
They might not be for very much longer.
Rachel, I really care about this man very much. I didn't realize it at first, and then when I did realize it,
You
I
thought, what the hell?
Are we talking about me here, or is this about you and Carl?
I've been there and done that, Felicia. You're fooling around with a married man, if the shoe fits.
I know how much you're hurting right now, And I don't really know what's going on with you and Carl, but I don't think it's anything like what's happening
Of
with
course
John
it isn't.
and me.
I'm the wife this time.
Rachel,
You're the other woman.
Please.
I've made this mistake, Felicia. You don't have to. What if Lucas took a mistress?
That is just not fair.
It's not fair to take a husband from his wife.
I didn't do this on purpose.
Of course you didn't.
I think I really love him.
But what about Charlene? Doesn't she still love him?
She threw him out?
And would they still be together if it hadn't been for you?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I can just be responsible for just me.
Oh, darling. You're fooling yourself. You can't get happiness this way. You can't build a strong relationship on a weak foundation.
I know how much I'm risking here. I just know the most important thing right now is your friendship to me.
Darling, I'm trying to be the best friend I know how. What you're doing is wrong, no matter how good it feels. And you're going to bring an awful lot of pain on an awful lot of people. I can't support this. But I can still love you.
You want me to represent you?
I didn't know where else to turn. I'll leave you two to talk.
Come on over here. This is, this is moving along pretty quickly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Has John retained an attorney?
No, well, I don't know whether he has or not.
Wouldn't he have told you if he had?
I suppose.
And what about Gregory?
What about Gregory?
Well, John is still seeing him, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're not having any problems with regards to visitation or custody?
Custody? No, I'm not having any problems yet. No, not yet. No, John is giving us money for Gregory, for food, rent, clothes, stuff like that.
So he's providing child support?
Well, yes, that sounds very official.
Isn't that what you want, to make this official?
Like a legal separation?
That's what usually leads to divorce.
Yeah.
Has John asked for one?
No. But he hasn't come back to me yet, either. Am I supposed to make this decision while John and Felicia are having this fling, or whatever the hell this thing is? I mean, am I supposed to decide whether or not to end my marriage?
You said that you wanted a lawyer, and that's what lawyers do in these situations. They handle the legal aspects of separation and divorce.
Look, Cass, they have been carrying on with this affair as if I don't even exist. Now, am I supposed to just pretend that I never even had a marriage? And then, and after a while, we see him at parties, and then the three of us pretend to be friends. You know, I mean, is this what they expect?
I don't know what they expect.
Yeah. And what about Gregory? He has all sorts of questions about what this is going to mean to his life, what it's going to do to him. Now, I do know one thing. I will not allow John's mistress. I will not allow her to ever get close to him. Now, what I want to know is how can I keep that from happening?
All the issues that you're laying out here are emotional, not legal.
Well, so what? I mean, what does that mean? That I have no rights?
If you don't file for divorce, the waters get muddy. If you do file, then the issues get defined and decisions can be made about custody, child support, alimony.
Okay, well, I can't go ahead the way things are.
Do you really want a divorce?
We could always raise the prices. The prices are fair.
No, I'm not talking about an arm and a leg. Maybe just a quarter each item.
Well, how about we lower the prices?
Oh, jeez. Wait, Sophie, come on.
No, really. I mean, the same 25 cents, but down instead of up, okay? We make it a big promotion, a special introductory offer, a get-to-know Carlinos. You know, we put a sign outside the door and pay some kids and give them flyers and...
No, it's a good idea. I like it. I like it. It might work.
Look at this lunch rush, huh? Can you stand it?
Hi, sweetie.
Customers are not just gonna fall out of the sky, Paulina. You know, I was thinking, maybe we should pack it in. You know, we could sell everything to Pete's Diner. Here they're looking for, to expand.
That place is a dump.
That place is a dump with customers.
So we're not on a trucking route. We have a different clientele.
What we have, hon, is a mountain of debt. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger every day.
Sweetheart, I know.
You know the butcher's raising his prices again, right? I tell you that?
So we'll go vegetarian.
Honey, we're 2 months behind the rent. I'm starting to feel like I'm letting you down, and everybody else
Don't
who
you
believes...
dare even start with that, sweetheart. Okay?
Okay. But very soon, we're gonna have another mouth to feed. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know where this money's gonna come from. I was doing some figuring last night. I don't even know if we can make it to the end of the month.
Joe, the money is available to us.
You mean that?
Sure I do. I'm with you all the way.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing. You sure you don't mind?
You're thinking about using our joint account now.
Did you guys just say your joint account?
I know it's drastic. It's our only option.
The only thing left to do.
Your joint account, the ones that you guys opened last month.
Without that account, this place, Carlino's, is gonna be history.
And without that account, our dream is gonna die.
Not without a fight, it's not.
See? See, that's the old joke.
Hey, wait a minute, you guys, without that account, you guys can't get married.
Sophia, we'll handle it.
How? How? By living in sin with your new baby?
Oh, very nice.
Listen, don't you want to walk down the aisle or not?
Yes, when the time is right.
You know, I don't even know what to do with the two of you.
Oh.
Your table's Mom, any table, they're all empty.
Don't yell at the customers.
I'm not yelling, you're yelling.
I'm not yelling yet.
Joe, Paulina wants to wear a beautiful dress and carry flowers.
You don't think I want that?
She wants to be a romantic bride and have a wedding party, Joe.
Oh, now I get it. This is about you because you're not going to be in the wedding party.
Wise up, Joe, okay? Paulina wants this wedding no matter what she says.
What Paulina wants is a husband who can keep his head up.
All Paulina wants right now is a little peace and quiet.
You don't get it, so...
And you're embarrassing me, both of you, so why don't you just take it out back, okay?
Here, please.
Thank you. So, will you be dining together?
I need takeout.
I need a menu, please.
I need to go back there. I'll get to you in a second. Have a breadstick.
Hey, Tomas, have you seen Maggie lately?
Nope. What?
It's just, I saw her earlier, and she seemed pretty upset. Thought maybe you'd know why.
Nope. I don't know anything about Maggie anymore, Nick.
Nick, what's up, man? Hey, Raphael. How you doing, man? Not much. You remember Tomas, right? What's going on? Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Hey,
I know.
How you doing? It's like they need a referee in there. Oh, Nick, hold on, listen. Yeah. Check it out. You want to split a pizza? Nah, I gotta get back to the office. You are gonna be one hotshot publisher one of these. Yeah, right. You're gonna need a right-hand man. Listen, you know he's over at the Herald? What, you need a job now? I thought you had something going already. Nah, it went bust. Oh, who is she? Yeah, right, there's always some chick involved, right? Yeah.
Hi, Tomas. How's it going?
Great. What do you want, Maggie?
You didn't tell anyone, you know, like the police, about that, you know, seeing me the night the kidnapper dropped me off?
No, Maggie. I haven't said anything.
Good. Well, just don't, okay?
I'm through lying. Do you understand? When you set me up to cheat for that EMT, I should have told everybody right away. It is not going to happen again. Maggie, I am not keeping any more secrets.
You must have been seeing things because I was nowhere near the hospital that night.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Maggie. Got a friend of mine to meet, man. This is, Raphael, my pal from Chicago.
It's good to meet you.
Hi, is Jimmy Olsen here?
Who?
Never mind.
If you're looking for your son, Nick, you just missed him.
Excuse me.
Well, do me a favor, would you? When you see him, would you tell him that if he hears from his sister to call me immediately, please? It's very important.
Yeah. Nick moved out. Vicky's not staying in touch. It must be all that truth and goodness you're full of, huh?
I need an chest x-ray. This quality stinks. You call him and tell him I can't take this kind of a chance. Is it really going to make a difference, Morgan? Just do it.
What's the matter, Morgan? Did we miss something?
Maybe it's nothing, but I think there was a widening of the mediastinum, and I also think there's a blurring of the aortic knob. I missed this one. It cost him his life. I'm not going to do it.
You think there's an aortic tear?
I hope not, but it sure looks suspicious to me.
An aortic tear? If this guy doesn't bleed out in minutes, he's going to be lucky if he ends up on life support.
Claire, I'm not going to lose this one.
It's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I am not going to let this patient die. You in pain? You guys know each other?
You just introduced us.
Yeah, I saw our picture in the newspaper.
Oh, the one where I was kidnapped, you mean?
Yeah, it must have been really tough.
You know it. So, how long you been in town, Raphael?
Oh, about a month or so? Yeah, we go way back. You mean?
You go to school together?
Mostly we were in trouble together. But we're clean now. Yeah, that's us. A couple of straight arrows. In fact, Raphael's looking for a job in case you hear of anything.
Which brings me to the reason why I'm even here. I was wanting to know if you could take care of me with a couple of dollars, man.
Oh, yeah, it's all my fault, of course.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Me, big mouth, the whole thing.
Hey, I never disagree with my brother. Just kidding, Joe. It's my fault.
Nice to see you guys are all still alive.
It was close, let me tell you. Hey, Raphael.
How you doing?
You know Raphael, too? I must be really out of it. Do you know my Aunt Paulina?
No. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
And her fiancé, Joe Carlino?
So this is your place, huh?
Yes, it is. My main gig is police work, though.
We're gonna have a cop in the family. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's really... So you're working on Maggie's kidnapping case, right?
Yeah, I'm the chief detective.
Any solid leads on that yet?
Michael?
Donna, hi.
Have you heard from Victoria again? I haven't heard from her.
No, not a thing since that note saying she went on the honeymoon and took the kids.
I still can't believe she did that.
I know. Look, what are you doing here? You don't look sick. You look great, as a matter of fact.
Thanks. I'm sure you're here to see your friend, the blonde one.
Carol? No, actually, I'm here to see my brother, the doctor.
Are you okay? Are you sick again?
Oh, I'm fine.
Thank God. Just what we need is for Victoria to be on the loose and you getting sick again.
Donna, I think Victoria's going to be fine.
Yeah, well, I just can't believe she went off and married Grant again.
Well, maybe she's just got that gene that makes her fall for the wrong person over and over and over again. I wonder where she inherited that.
Look in any mirror, Michael.
Dr. Hudson? It's Morgan. I ordered an emergency contrast aortogram on my John Doe. I'm letting you know in case we have to move him to the OR.
Do you suspect aortic shearing?
Yeah, I do. We got unequal BP in the arms. I got a widening of the mediastinum and a blurring of the aortic knob. And, John, I am not going to lose this one.
No, listen, I trust your judgment on this, but let's not waste any time. Why don't you do the aortogram in the OR? I'll meet you there.
Go away, Rita.
One question. When you attend the hematology symposium this weekend, are you planning to bring along your mistress?
Where the hell
I
do you
am
get
responsible for this hospital and the staff.
God, help us all.
Look, We're not sending you to the symposium for fun and games. You're supposed to go there and enhance your reputation, and by extension, the reputation of this hospital. I don't want any more bad publicity.
Publicity, reputation, money, whatever happened to medicine, Rita? You're a doctor. Presumably you once cared about medicine.
My job is to keep this facility functioning at top efficiency, not to provide you with plane tickets and a hotel suite in which to entertain your lover.
Well, excuse me. Don't bother, Mike. She can only hear herself anyway.
Well, look, I was thinking that maybe if you decided you were going to move into my place, maybe I could help you move some of the stuff.
Yeah, well, not today, Mike.
No. Okay. Fine. Well, then I'll, look, what is it? I mean,
What's wrong?
What's wrong? I don't know.
I've got an emergency in the OR. Come on, can we make this snappy?
Fine. I just, nothing. You know, I got to get out of your hair.
No, come on. Tell me what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. Look, your glasses are on the second shelf right behind you. I mean, Nick's moved out and Vicky's on the run and...
Mike, listen to me. I don't know how to tell you this, but why don't you just get a life, all right? If you're not going to be with Donna, then find somebody else. That's the way it works.
I don't know what I want, Cass.
Then maybe you should wait until you're sure, especially for Gregory's sake.
I feel like I'll never be sure of anything again.
Well, you can be sure of one thing. Frankie and I will always be there for you, not just as family, but as friends.
Thank you very much. That means so much more than you know.
You know, sure this doesn't offer you much solace, but we have a lot of books here on separation. Maybe that would help. You want to take a look? We have shelves full. It's the second most asked about topic.
Ah, well, what's the first?
Well, actually, how to meet a man.
Some women don't have any problems with that. Which way?
It's over here. Nice move.
I take it you're not going to help her.
I can't put myself in the middle of another family feud.
Oh, but you were more than willing to jump in with both feet when it came to prosecuting John and Morgan.
And you hated that I did that, so why would you want me to represent Charlene now? As some show of loyalty to you?
No, because she's hurting and she needs to know that we support her.
And we do, and we will. I'll get her a great lawyer. We'll hold her hand every step of the way.
I say, you've obviously made up your mind. Hi, how's she doing?
Cass.
We need to do inventory in the back room, honey.
What does friendship mean to you?
It means doing inventory in the back room right now.
I think I'll start with this one, surviving the breakup.
Hello, Charlene. Hello. I think this will,
Oh, Charlene. No, Charlene, come on, please.
Like I was saying before, are you still my friend? Or are you going to turn against me like everybody else?
I can't discuss the case, Raphael.
I'm the victim, Joe. If you're closing in on the kidnapper, I should know.
Unfortunately, we haven't come up with any new information yet. We are following up all the leads, though.
Well, maybe I can remember something else to give you a better description. I'm having a feeling I might remember something very soon.
Yo, Nick, check it out. Listen, I just remembered I got to do something, I got to go. I'll check you guys. All right.
So, Paulina, have you and Joe set a specific date for the wedding? We're not sure.
Yeah.
We haven't set a date yet. It's complicated.
I want to see you walk down the aisle with flowers.
I already did, remember?
Yeah, I know. We didn't get to say I do, though. The way things are going, it's going to be a miracle if we get enough together by the time the baby's born. My mother's rolling over in her grave right now.
My father never married my mother. I mean, he didn't even know about me.
That's it. We are getting married.
Joe, let's just go to the justice of the peace. It'll be fine. More than fine. You know, it'll be perfect because then you'll be my husband.
I wanted to dance all night with you. I want to tell all our friends and show them you're the only woman in the world for me.
What the hell was going on back there?
Oh, look, did I make you nervous?
You wish.
I could turn you into Joe Carlino like that.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen here, Chick P. You'd have some explaining to do yourself. Like how you just suddenly remember like I was the one who kidnapped you and how you were pretending in there and not doing a very good job of acting like you just met.
I hate you.
Yeah, well, so what?
Look, I said some stuff about Nick when I had you tied up.
Oh, yeah, like how much you like him
You
and...
better not tell.
Well, that depends.
On what?
You know what.
What did you say you want to drink?
Mustard, no mayo. I guess it's your smile every time I see it. Goofy.
No kidding.
I'll tell you what, maybe I can take you out for a driving lesson tonight.
I don't think I can. Joey needs me to work.
I miss hanging out with you.
Me too. Considering the fact that we used to be engaged, huh? Those are orders.
Thanks. I'll do it.
If you need money so badly, why don't you call your friends? You know the one, the cash cow you came to Bay City to work for.
Hey, what do you got?
Nothing. Turns out it's a rental car, but they can't tell me anything because the computers are down.
It figures.
Yeah, well, I think it's only going to be a matter of time.
You know, this is so depressing. We're probably going to find out who this guy is just in time to notify the next of kin.
Hey, I think you need some cheering up. You know, that Sinclair style. What do you say you come to my place and I make you dinner?
Thanks, but I'll pass on that.
Oh, really? What do you mean? You don't like crushed oatmeal cookies in your chili?
Come on, I just want to show you off in public. I know. Fujiyama.
Fujiyama? Josie, it's kind of a long flight to Japan, don't you think?
Fujiyama, the restaurant.
Oh.
Dark. Romantic.
How dark? You know, we can't.
What? Cobra? Gary, you still think that she's going to come after you?
Yes, I do.
Anything grab you?
Nothing special. Oh, a Chow Chow won Best of Show at the dog fair.
Oh, stop the presses.
Well, there was a car accident in Center Street on the on-ramp. Unidentified male was taken to Bay City General, but I don't think that's going to sell papers either.
Nah, not much news in a traffic accident.
Wait, here's something.
Corrupted policewoman who just finished her jail sentence was found dead in her Cincinnati hotel room. Apparently a suicide.
Her code name was Cobra.
Hey, Tomas. Hey, what's up? You were kind of hard on Maggie in there.
So?
I don't know. It just seems you were pretty broken up at her memorial service, and then you went to her welcome back party. But maybe you guys were getting kind of tight again.
No way, man. Same old Maggie.
What'd she do now?
Nothing. She said that the kidnapper dropped her off near the Corey mansion. But I saw her that night right here. She was right here on Center Street. It basically comes to she lies way too much, and I'm really sick of it.
Stripped of
Why is everybody forcing me to make a choice in this?
I know it's not fair. But I need you. I need somebody in my corner.
You got yourself into one hell of a mess.
Don't you think I know that?
Do you know what you're doing?
No. Do you always?
Well, we know I don't.
Oh, honey. Thank God for you. Oh, you always have understood me.
Well, not this time. From where I stand, you're way out on a limb, a very flimsy limb. But you've certainly always been there for me, even when it's cost you plenty. So don't you worry. I'll never turn my back on you, not ever.
As long as you're my friend, that's all that I care about.
Always?
It could get pretty lonely, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not very many people are going to keep us company. Thanks, pal. I'll be right back.
Okay.
A word to the wise.
Frankie?
She was Charlene's friend, too.
Dr. Madison. Dr. Madison. Oh, Mrs. Chapin. How is Danny doing?
You know, it turned out just to be a little sprain.
Oh.
But that doctor, that lovely young doctor, he was just wonderful. I can't thank you enough for really speeding things along.
Oh, well, of course, it was my pleasure.
Well, I'm going to be sure and let my husband know what excellent care you provided.
Oh, that's wonderful. Take care.
Listen up, whoever the hell you are. You're not dying today, okay? You're not dying. Hold the elevator.
Blood pressure's dropping 80 over 50.
You're crashing by not cracking your chest right here.
Someone with headquarters. We got an ID on this patient. It's,
Chris Madison! He's my son!
Vicky used herself as bait to catch her fiancé's killer, but something went terribly wrong. She got caught. This week, she makes a daring escape, but will she fall back into Grant's deadly hands? Don't miss Another World.